Good morning, delegates. I try not to travel this far outside North Down, Northern Ireland's premier constituency, Ulster's Gold Coast, but I suppose we must be grateful our new and most westerly MP hasn't tried to move the whole show to Enniskillen. Delegates, we can criticise Stormont, and we must and should. We can say Stormont isn't working, and we'd be right. But let's also remember that most people, mothers, workers, students, carers, couldn't care less about the bickering, the deadlock and the shambles up on the hill. They have better things to talk about and they have better things to worry about, like schools, their family's health, jobs and opportunities. Stormont's concerns seem very, very far removed from everybody else's concerns, but they are connected. It's health, it's education, it's the economy that get damaged and held back by Stormont. None of these will be fixed until we have a government that works with partners that can be trusted. Consider the NHS. We spend about the same per person as in England, but 1 in 5 of us, as we've heard, is on a waiting list. A&E is at breaking point. Junior doctors want to quit. Is that okay? Education, still segregated. Thousands leaving school, having reached far less than their potential. Kids finishing school, totally unprepared for the world of work. Is that okay? The economy, well, our economy has been described as lamentable. We haven't unlocked that spirit of entrepreneurship we know is there. Business says, right now, today, political uncertainty is costing jobs. Is that okay? Even the provisionals have a recruitment freeze on at the moment, apparently. Well, maybe we should be grateful for that. More is spent on each person in Northern Ireland than anywhere else in the UK, but London is still making up a shortfall of £10 billion every year. We have our great devolved government, but we can't balance a budget. We keep running out of money, and we keep asking for more. Is there a person in Northern Ireland who thinks the executive spends wisely the resources we've been given? I want us to be at the heart of the political life of the UK. And with uncertainty hanging over the future of the United Kingdom, there's a heck of a lot of work to do to secure our place in it. Yet, before the last 2 general elections, the DUP simply demanded more money in exchange for supporting a potential coalition. That's not unionism. We need a unionism that will keep us in the union. The 2 largest parties have now had several years to show they are prepared to make difficult choices and move us forward. They have blown it, and they know it. But pointing fingers is not going to give us the government we need. People want a party they can trust, a party ready to lead. People want an alternative. We're the alternative. If selected to the Assembly by the people of North Down, I am prepared to make difficult decisions on how we use our resources in health, in education, in the economy, sensible and difficult decisions that allow us to grow our way to success. That's why you go into government. To show the way forward, not to stand in the way. I expect much more of this country and for our people than what we've been given, and I refuse to call what we have success. If you hear in the next few months a politician telling you otherwise, they are condemning you and your children to the poverty of their low expectations. If selected for this election, I will ask everybody in North Down to vote and send a message. Now, that's people who usually vote, that's people waiting for a party to give them a reason to vote, and that's people who are so turned off by Northern Irish politics, they've stopped voting altogether. But we do have to vote. If we let our disgust with politics keep us from voting, the same old show continues. And it's time to show the door to the conductors of the misrule of the last several years. Enough is enough. There is a better way. Change is not only possible, it's absolutely inevitable as and when we all vote for it. We are wasting the talents of a generation, and I know we're better than this. We've been let down by politicians, they are holding us back, and deep down they know it. People in North Down, people in Northern Ireland are fed up with being fed up. We want change, we want credible government. And this party, the Ulster Unionist Party, is ready to step up. I think people are ready to send politicians a message, actually. And if I am selected, I will ask the people of North Down if they will let me carry that message. Bring on the election.